If your dog lets out a long, heavy sigh every time they flop down on the floor, you probably think it means they're tired, bored even, just settling in for a nap. You are wrong. That sigh has almost nothing to do with exhaustion. It is one of the clearest windows into your dog's nervous system that you will ever get. And once you understand what is actually happening in their body when they make that sound, you will never hear it the same way again. Today, we are looking past the cute, sleepy stereotype and into the real physiology behind the sigh. 1. The vagal release. Let's start with the sound itself. That sigh is not air leaving tired lungs. It is the physical signature of the parasympathetic nervous system taking over. Inside your dog's body runs the vagus nerve, a long pathway connecting the brain to the heart, lungs, and gut. When a dog is alert, scanning, even mildly on guard, their sympathetic nervous system is quietly active in the background. Muscles stay a little tense. Breathing stays a little shallow. The moment that sigh happens, scientists believe a shift takes place. The vagus nerve fires, the heart rate eases, and the body physically releases tension it didn't know it was holding. The exhale is longer than the inhale on purpose. It's the sound of a switch being flipped from watch to rest. 2. The permission slip. Here's the part most owners never think about. A sigh doesn't usually happen the second a dog lies down. It happens a few seconds later, often after a slow, deliberate scan of the room. Your dog is doing a final check. Where is the exit? Where are you? Is anything unfamiliar? Only once that scan comes back clear does the sigh arrive. In a very real sense, your dog is asking their environment for permission to fully let go, and the room, with you in it, is granting it. The sigh is the evidence that the permission was approved. 3. The proximity trigger. This is where you come into the story directly. Research on co-regulation in mammals suggests that a trusted companion's presence can measurably lower heart rate and cortisol in a resting animal. Dogs appear to be no exception. A dog who sighs while lying 3 feet from a stranger is rare. A dog who sighs while lying near their person is common. That's not a coincidence. Your presence is doing physiological work. You are not just nearby. You are, in a sense, part of the mechanism that allows their body to downshift at all. Take you out of the room, and many dogs simply won't sigh the same way. They'll lie down, but the body stays a notch higher on alert, waiting. 4. The muscle memory of safety. Watch closely the next time it happens. Right before or right after the sigh, you'll often see the back legs go slack, the head drop a little heavier than it needs to, sometimes a soft huff through the nose. This isn't random. It's a full-body cascade. Once the nervous system downshifts, the muscles follow. Dogs who are constantly tense, new rescues, anxious dogs, dogs in unfamiliar spaces, often physically cannot produce this kind of sigh. Their body won't let them go that loose because some part of them is still bracing. The sigh, then, isn't just a sound. It's proof that their muscles have been given the all clear to stop bracing. 5. The difference between resting and recovering. This matters more than it sounds like. A dog who has had a calm, normal day sighs because they're settling. But a dog who has just experienced something stressful, a vet visit, a loud thunderstorm, a stranger at the door, often sighs harder once it's over. Longer, heavier, sometimes paired with a full-body shake first. This is the nervous system processing a return to baseline, not just resting. If you notice your dog sighing unusually deeply after something upsetting, that's a good sign. It usually means they're recovering, not stuck. 6. The quiet compliment. Strip away everything else, and here is what's left. Your dog's sigh is one of the few honest, unfakeable signals they have. They can't tell you in words that they feel safe. They can't explain that your presence is the reason their shoulders dropped and their breathing slowed. But their body says it for them. Every single time they exhale that long, low breath next to you instead of somewhere else. The turn, when the sigh disappears. Here's the caveat worth paying close attention to. If your dog used to sigh contentedly when settling and has recently stopped, or if their breathing has become shallow and tense even at rest, that's information your body is giving you, not your imagination. Pain, joint discomfort, and anxiety can all interrupt this natural release. A dog who can't fully relax their body often can't produce a full sigh either, because the muscles never get the all clear. This isn't something to panic about, but it is something to watch. A sudden, lasting change in this small daily habit is worth a conversation with your vet. Emotional payoff close. So the next time you hear that sigh, don't brush past it as boredom or tiredness. Listen to what it's actually telling you. Out of every corner of the house, every available bed, every patch of sun on the floor, your dog's nervous system chose to fully let go right next to you. That sigh isn't an ending to their day. It's a quiet, physical thank you, said in the only language they have. They do not just love you. They have woven their entire existence around your physical presence. Every video on this channel begins the same way, with a question most dog owners have never stopped to ask. And then we go looking for the real answer underneath it. If this gave you a new way of hearing something your dog does every day, hit like and tell us in the comments, does your dog sigh more when they're near you, or does it happen no matter where they settle? And subscribe so you don't miss what we look into next.